An interleague matchup. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball and 2K Sports, right here.
How to describe him? Well, how about as a winner? Mark Burley, he'll be putting his stuff on display here today. Here tonight in our nation's capital, we'll get to watch the Nationals. Hi again, everybody, along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. I'm Gary Thorne. Welcome. The starting pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman. And as he looks at this White Sox lineup, what are they going to see from him today?
Well, tough matchup for this right-hander on the mound against this lineup. So he's going to have to really overachieve a bit today and really execute his pitches and elevate the level of his performance to be successful.
Presented by Pepsi, we'll show you the lineup Ozzie Guillen's got going. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, it's so rare for a guy that has some power in his bat like Alexi Ramirez has, but he doesn't strike out a lot.
And so Johnny Damon leads it off. Last outing for the White Sox proved to be a win. One game after another, they really do not seem stoppable right now. They're just piling up the W's. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Took an extra frame to get it done, but they did pick up the W in 10.
Yeah, and that's just enough to get that victory in what a hard-fought ball game.
Johnny Damon on a swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3.
That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that for efficiency?
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. The pitch. He's hacking at the ground on that one. That ball is a strike. And Zimmerman delivers the strike. Count now 0-2.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Now a swing and a ball hit high, deep, right center field. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
There's a swing and a line drive. And Harris, the glove on that one. Got a chance to check out the Nationals now. Let's see what their defense lines up as. Thoughts, Steve? Anybody stand out?
Well, they've got a lot of confidence in Ryan Zimmerman in the field. He's a guy that can handle the hot corner and really make the tough plays and has great reactions down there.
Carlos Quentin at the plate with 2 away.
See if he can't continue what he did last night when he picked up a couple hits.
A smash to first. And Quentin's got himself a base hit.
Now breaking down Carlos Quentin's season so far, let's see how he stacks up compared to everybody else. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. He's also a hit machine, leading the league in hits right now, swinging the bat well. Every time he puts it in play, he seems
up the middle. And that hit streak will continue as that one gets through.
You talk about a guy that's been absolutely unstoppable at the plate this series. 9 hits already, and it's not over yet.
Alex Rios batting with 2 runners on. The career average, 275. A swing, a high drive, deep into center field. Now they lead by 4, a 3-run homer. Three-run home run. You better believe that's important. Let's see the impact on our Pepsi WPA chart.
Well, another one right there, Gary, and that's 2 home runs and for this team today, and they're spreading the wealth. They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
A.J. Przinsky.
There's a swing and a smash. And that'll do it as Morgan puts it away. And so they really take advantage of that first inning pitching. 4 runs early. The White Sox lead 4-0. Mark Burley is going to be pitching. He's going to start for Chicago. As he gets going into this Washington lineup, John, what's the approach?
Well, don't blink your eye on this one, because if you do, you're going to miss some pitches from Mark Burley, the quickest worker in all of baseball. When he gets it, he throws it. There's no wasted time. He has a low pitch count. He throws a fastball, curve, a changeup, a slider, a cut fastball. He throws them all for strikes, and he uses his defense. He doesn't strike out a lot of guys, but he keeps the ball in play and down in the zone.
Ground ball to short. That's one down. Courtesy of Pepsi, a chance to see how the Nationals line up. So who are you looking at, John?
If you want to see excitement in an at-bat, keep your eyes glued on Adam Dunn every time he steps to the plate. He's a guy that has the ability to hit it out of the ballpark. He hits 40 home runs pretty much every single season. But he's also a guy who can strike out, and with that big swing when he strikes out, it's still exciting. He's one of the more exciting offensive players you'll see who can't run.
And in the batter's box, it's Guzman. Last game a loss for Washington. That series for them, they ended up losing 1-2 against the Tigers in Detroit.
Well, and I know it's still early.
Hit in the air. And that'll be the Nationals' first hit. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And safe at second, no problem. Not in time, in there at third. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double, put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
Well, this is an awfully tough pitch to hit right there. He put it exactly where he wanted to with that big break on it. Awfully tough on the hitter.
That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. And it gets through. Zimmerman knocking in the run.
Nice two-strike approach by the hitter. A high pitch up in the zone. Able to fight it off and make contact and put it in play.
And it's fouled away. 0-1. Burley kicks and delivers. Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
There's two quick strikes. Now he's ahead 0-2. Let's see if he goes out of the zone to see if he can get the hitter to chase.
Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
K-Cam registers this at 86 miles per hour. Some pretty good break.
So 2 strikes you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Oh, and that's the problem. You can adjust.
Oh, Zimmerman, here we go. Oh! And he's in there at second base. Here's the 1-0 from Burley. Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. Now that is a ball. Josh Willingham, he'll want to go with the bat here at 3-0. A very nice 3.08 career batting average for him against the White Sox. There's the throw. Zimmerman scores. Well, that pitch was upstairs, but he went up there and got it.
A nice piece of hitting. Got up on top of that ball and drove it.
And Ivan Rodriguez to bat. Try and rebuild momentum. Looked like they had lost it earlier. Right now it's coming back to them.
Now we've seen some aggressive hitting on both sides early on. When you give up some of the first, you want to respond, and that's what they're doing.
They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. Washington trying to get back in a position to challenge the lead. Washington is our city. Nighttime baseball here in the nation's capital on a gorgeous evening.
Mark Teahan.
And here's Mark Teahan leading it off. And one of the top 10 averages right now. There's a curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Taps this one foul to the right. And that's another foul ball. And Tian swings and misses, strike 3.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Base is empty, 1 out. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect, 0-1. His lifetime average 287 off Washington. Swings, ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. Goodbye, home run. Putting a little padding on the lead. Solo shot up by 3.
White Sox lead expanded here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Number 18.
1 out, bases empty. First pitch on the way to Damon. Chases that first pitch. Starts off with a strike. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a crooked number up on the board.
And Dukes gets to it. And we look at these standings in the Eastern Division, brought to you by State Farm. All-Star break not far off. In first place, it's the Phillies. In the second spot, it's the Marlins. In third place, it's the Braves. It's the Mets in fourth. And the bottom dwellers, the Washington Nationals.
Well, unfortunately, another repeat year for the Nationals, and they'd like to pick it up and move up if they can, but they're a little bit of a ways away from being able to do that in the short term.
And Ramirez settles in, first pitch. Here's a swing, a long high drive deep into center field. Add one more to that lead. Fly ball out of here, 4 up.
Another home run off of the same pitcher. Boy, he is really picking the ball up.
Next time up, head high.
You think the same pitcher's going to be in there then?
As they make the pitching swap.
Well, there are days when you just don't have it, and clearly this was one of those days. Now let's see if the bullpen can slow this offense down. Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
Line drive. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they get the long ball working as they have 2 solo homers in this half of the inning. The White Sox 4-run lead. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And we've got Maxwell standing in to see what he can do at the plate.
Number 30, Justin Maxwell.
Burley with a delivery. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Damon. And he meanders over to put it away. State Farm brings you a look at the group of arms with the best ERA for the month. Number 1, the Red Sox. White Sox in second. In third, the Twins. Mariners fourth. And fifth best, the A's.
You take a look at these pitching staffs and how successful they've been limiting the opposition in runs scored, and that can go a long way to helping a team win.
And that's a base hit. Duke's on board. And that will bring Willie Harris up now.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
He grabs it. That's 1 out. And 2. They pull off the double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. The White Sox still on top. Leading it off, Carlos Quentin. He's number 1 in runs scored in the league.
Carlos Quentin.
First pitch to Quentin. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Here's the pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. That's going to one-hop off the wall. He's going to try to stretch it.
At the plate for the Chicago
Get to take a
White
look at
Sox.
one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
And the first pitch. Swung on, hit sharply to first.
At the
Good
plate
offensive
for the
chance
Chicago
here.
White Sox. Center fielder,
Now, perfect
number
situational
54.
hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. And Alex Rios up. He homered earlier in the ball game.
It's nice to have a bat like this in the lineup because as you're going through the game, you know.
He makes contact, line drive. And it's caught by Guzman. And the runners hold at the corners.
Chicago White Sox.
Let's take a look at the rankings right now and see how the Washington Nationals are doing. 4th in triples, 5th in stolen bases. And this offense, that ability to drive the ball, a real asset for them. A doubles machine ranked in the top 10 in doubles.
It's going to be Przinski. Ball is blasted, a long high drive deep to center field. Gone. Goodbye, a 3-run shot. He gets 3 guys home. Now they lead by 7.
At the plate
They have not
for the
figured out a
Chicago
way how to
White
shut
Sox.
down this White Sox
Third base,
offense today. They
number
look so good.
25, Mark Tien.
First one to Tien. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to second. To Harris. And that'll set down
For the
Tien.
Chicago White Sox. Designated hitter number 20.
And it's Jim Thome at the plate. 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Strike that time, and it's 0-2.
Even if the hitter swings at that pitch right there, there's not much he's able to do with it.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And Willingham's there. That one's grabbed, side retired. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Jim Riggleman on camera there. This has been a test here today for him and his team. Morgan at the plate. And the National League pitchers have to deal with him on the base pass. He's near the top in steals. Oh and 1. Burley kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
The hitter has to be protective. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch and put it in play for a base hit if he can.
And it holds at 0-2. Hit on the ground towards second. Back up. And so Morgan retired.
Shortstop number 15.
And in the batter's box, it's Guzman. He's got a .295 career batting average off Mark Burley. And here's the first one. And that misses for a ball.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
And misses below the knees. Ball 2. Line shot into center field. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. That will bring Ryan Zimmerman up. Time for the State Farm leaderboard. We look at the staffs that have been issuing the fewest base on balls for the month. The White Sox, number 1. The Royals, second. Third, the Rays. Fourth spot, Rangers. And the Mariners, fifth.
Well, these teams have a clear understanding that base on balls can come back to haunt a pitcher. They do not give in. They force the opposition to beat them rather than beating themselves.
Burley with a delivery. Called strike, 0-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Called strike, and it's 0-2. A smash to first. To second for one. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
He makes a nice play to get the lead runner at second base with a strong, accurate throw. Good footwork. They just couldn't get the double play.
Dunn at the plate. And most home runs right now in the National League. Now the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Mark Burley, that's another good inning. And he's been effective since giving up 2 runs in the first. And it'll be the White Sox. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And so Johnny Damon leads it off. First pitch on the way to Damon. Well hit towards the middle. One away now. And late in the first half of the season now, here's how the race is shaping up in the Central Division. You see it on our State Farm standings board. It's the White Sox in first, Twins in the second spot, third the Royals, Tigers in fourth place, and down at the bottom the Cleveland Indians.
Chicago White Sox on fire right now, back from the dead. They couldn't do anything right before, and now they're doing everything right.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. And Willingham's there. And he gets over to take care of it.
Chicago White Sox, first base, number 14.
And it's Paul Konerko now.
On his last game, came so close to hitting for the cycle. Got the home run and the single and double, but unfortunately just couldn't come up with a triple.
And that's by him, 0-1.
But once you make the decision to swing, you have got to swing the bat. He waited a little too long. He wanted to swing a little earlier. His indecisiveness, though, caused him to swing late and miss it.
Here's the delivery. The slider swung out and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. White Sox not. And Josh Willingham up. This is his 7th pro year.
John Willingham.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and ripped towards second. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. That'll bring Ivan Rodriguez to the plate.
Well, as a pitcher, there's absolutely nothing you can do about this. You hate these type of hits, but he makes a great pitch. The ball just hit in an absolute perfect spot where no one can get to it in time to beat him on the throw to first.
That one swung on its line, and that's going to be a base hit for Rodriguez. It's time to get it done for Washington right now.
Well, this is a guy that usually struggles with pitches in and around the knees, but he was able to just drop the bat head on it, got a good piece of wood on it, a quality big league at bat.
And he takes the ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Called strike away, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1. Not going to go after that curveball, but it's in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not exactly where he wants to throw this curveball, but it locked the hitter up. He just froze and couldn't deliver.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Number 34.
Okay, now we're going to get a chance to see the cutter here, Gary.
It was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at-bat starts with good swings, and bad at-bats end with bad swings. And I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. 0-1. Burley kicks and delivers. Dukes takes the called strike.
The hitter saw fastball. The pitcher threw changeup. Not a good combination for the hitter.
Grounded up the middle. And it's plucked off the field. And there's 1. And there's 2. A double play. Some good work, Mark Burley. 4 innings in the books here at Nationals Park. Leading it off, Carlos Quentin.
Right fielder, number 20, Carlos Quentin.
First pitch to Quentin. Ball belted deep left center field. Way back, way back. Gone, a home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having. And Beckham's in the box.
For the Chicago White Sox, second baseman, number 15.
No outs and the base is empty. Now Rodriguez positions himself. This one's hit pretty well to right, but it's going to be out of play. Well, you viewers at home, if you'd like to see a lot of fireworks, hang in, because right now it's just all over this yard.
Now the power being shown off here. Another home run, and it's a highlight reel of power.
Strike 2, Gordon. Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone.
He's coming off a game last night where he had 2 big hits, and looks like he's starting to get locked in a little bit.
Harris picks, and Beckham set down. And a special MLB treat coming up for Father's Day. It's a road game for the Dodgers. They take their game to Boston to challenge the Red Sox at Fenway. Things will get going at 1:30 Eastern.
Oh, Gary, that should be a fun one to watch for sure.
And Alex Rios up. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Well, with this advantage right now, he's been a major contributor offensively and driving in runs, and then obviously the home run production, getting a pitch that he could drive out of the ballpark, putting some good swings on it.
Here's the pitch. Here's one hit very well deep, and Morgan's there as he just strolls over for that out. We've got Eddie Guardado out on the mound as they make the pitching swap. Johnny gets going here against these White Sox bats. What are you expecting?
Well, one of my favorite pitchers to come watch pitch in the big league, Eddie Guardado in this game. And here's a guy, they call him Everyday Eddie for a reason. You hand him the ball, you ask him if he can go, and every day he's prepared and ready to go. Such a valuable asset on a team out of the bullpen, because you always need a guy that's ready and willing to take.
This one's grounded hard up the middle. Throws on to first, side is retired. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. And it's Willie Harris now to lead it off.
Second baseman, number 22, Willie Harris.
The first pitch. And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Missed there, 1-2.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
That's hit foul by Harris. The 1-2 from Burley. Harris fights off another one here in this at bat.
Well, you know the pitcher wants to get this strikeout right here, but the last thing he wants to do when he's ahead in the count is make a mistake. And the more balls he keeps fouling off in tough situations, the more chance of a mistake coming. The pitcher has to keep his focus right here.
Morgan at the plate.
Now, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to make sure his head's right.
Here's the pitch. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
That's a lot of movement there for a pitch at 87 miles per hour.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the first pitch. And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
Well, he just fooled the hitter.
On the ground to third. He plays it on the hop. So Guzman is retired. Boy, he made that throw a split second before he lost control of the body.
The key was he kept his eye on the target the entire time.
Big smile, he got that one done. Lined right at the second baseman. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. There's the throw. And Harris is home. Openings for this lineup offensively, don't give it to him now because they are hot.
Now this one's coming to the inside part of the plate, but he manages to put the bat on the ball and drive it to right field.
We call that a muscle hit, Steve. He just muscled that to the opposite field.
Now how do you know it's a muscle hit, Muscles?
Take a look at these.
Oh, guns.
Oh and 1. Burley kicks and delivers to left center, and Dunn's got himself a single. So up next, it'll be Josh Willingham. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time.
Josh Willingham.
Two men on and 2 men out. Burley with a delivery. That swung on and grounded up the middle. And Ramirez fields the ball. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Washington with some offense, trying to get back into this one. Here's a look at Ozzie. Ozzie Guillen. Satisfied manager, I think, right now. He's got the ball club in a pretty good spot. And here's Mark Teahan leading it off. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. And Morgan makes the catch. A moment here, let's take a look at our State Farm league leaders in slugging. The White Sox #1, the Red Sox in second, in third the Yankees, Jays fourth, and for the Orioles they are fifth.
But 1 through 9, this team can absolutely pound the baseball. #1 in baseball in slugging percentage, and it goes 1 through 9. They don't care who it is. They're going to set back on that back leg and try to drive you out of the ballpark. They absolutely pound the ball.
He deals. It's off the wall and right. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
Well, this could be the start right here if this offense needed in this inning. A nice double right there with only 1 away. This could ignite this offense, and possibly big things could happen.
And it's Johnny Damon right there in the top 5 in home runs. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1. Eddie Guardado now ahead on the count. 0-2.
Well, this offense just keeps on going. I mean,
Back up the middle. And in there, he has struggled today. Now finally a base hit in the record book.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. Perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up on how he throws to this guy. Runners at first and third, 1 away. First pitch, here it comes. There's the swing. This one blasted high, deep, center field. Goodbye. Home run, good for 3. With that 3-run homer, they just extended their lead.
Now
They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
Paul Konerko.
And he starts Konerko out. Shot back to first. And another one. It's contagious. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nationals. They'll wrap up this series with the White Sox on Sunday. They take on a team from the junior circuit, the Kansas City Royals. That'll be kicking off Monday night. And it's a road trip to take on the Orioles. And fan favorite there, Brian Roberts. That's a team that's been really putting it all together lately. That's going to bring Carlos Quentin up. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a shot toward second.
Now batting for the
We talk
Chicago
about a
White
guy who's
Sox.
just wearing
Second
out the
baseman,
opposition. That's a
number 15.
4-hit day for him. He is locked in.
And Beckham's in the box. One out with runners at first and second. The first pitch. Now he swings. Hits this one high in the air. Deep left center field. Goodbye. A 3-run homer. With that 3-run homer, they just extended their lead.
Well, you see here, he's trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, but the hitter just goes down in the zone and knocks it out.
That is a great piece of hitting. You just watch him go down with all that power, 3 across the plate.
Yeah, he's a good low ball hitter.
Now
Well, it's a
batting
hitting coach
for the
dream
Chicago
come
White
true
Sox,
right here.
center
Everybody's
fielder,
hitting the ball.
Number 51, Alex Rios.
One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Back behind second. And Harris, the glove on that one.
12.
And Tyler
AJ
Clifford gets ready to throw. The Nationals bring him in to relieve.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
It's going to be Przinsky, one of the best batting averages in the league. Line towards second. Harris picks, throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they're finally set down, but not before they have a big inning punctuated by 2 big home runs. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. We'll have the... And it's Ivan Rodriguez now. Base hit his last time.
Number 7, Ivan
Here's Rodriguez's first look. And a strike. Burley catches him looking. Pitch on the way. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Rodriguez now will try and avoid the K.
Well, the hitter's got to protect the outer part of the plate right here, down 0-2.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's going to be Quentin. He's taking charge, puts it away.
designated hitter, number 30.
And we've got Maxwell standing in to see what he can do at the plate. Now Przinsky sets up. Looks at one. That's in there for a strike.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Hit in the air to left center. Damon, as he moves over, puts it away short left center.
Right fielder, number 34.
Dukes at the plate. He hit into a double play his last time. Burley with a delivery. In there for a strike.
Well, the hitting coaches will tell you that if you stay back on the curveball, you've got a chance to put it in play. But with that kind of movement, it makes it very, very difficult to get a base hit.
Dukes again will foul that one off.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Change-up got him, and the side is retired. And they're held in check here in this half inning. And it'll be the White Sox.
Now they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. It's off the wall on a hop. He stops at second. That will be a double. He's in scoring position now with nobody out.
Number 27.
Well, great hitters get hits at just the right time, and this double right here with no one down is a nice leadoff hit to get the offense rolling early here in this inning.
Tomey will foul that one away. Here's the delivery. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Gary, he's not messing around, going right at him on the 0-2 count. He didn't waste anything. He just went right for the jugular.
First pitch on the way to Damon. Circle change, cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and it's quickly 0-2.
Let's see if they go right at him or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
Strike three. Johnny Damon gets caught and looking.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
RBI situation, Alexei Ramirez. All eyes are on him as he looks for a record-tying 4th home run.
Well, they've got the lead. They're winning here, and a big part of it is the way this guy's been swinging the bat today, Gary. Putting some beautiful swings on the ball, some kind of power stroke.
The pitch. And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
And that'll do it as Willingham puts it away. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Stretch time here in D.C. And it's Willie Harris now to lead it off. He'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time.
Willie Harris.
And the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Burley's pitch taken for a strike. 1-1.
Well, Gary, that's a great 4-seam fastball, but when you lay it down the heart of the plate, you know you're at risk for the ball getting tattooed. Unfortunately, the hitter didn't swing.
The 1-2 pitch. And he watches that one travel down. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. That retires Harris.
For the Washington Nationals, center fielder.
And Chris Duncan to bat.
17, Chris Duncan.
1 out, nobody on. And Burley gets it by, called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
Okay, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
That one gets past, but no damage done. And Chris Duncan watches that one go by to even it. Change up that time, swings and misses. That'll be strike 3 and 2 down.
Working the sequence of pitches very well today. Going hard in, soft away with the changeup.
2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to him. Grounded up the middle. Fielded by Ramirez. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So Mike Burley gets him 1-2-3. He's looking to preserve that good lead and get a W. We're through 7 as we go to the 8th inning now. Here's a quick glimpse of Jim Riggleman looking on. And tough decisions maybe or maybe not. This bench needs some inspiration. He'll try to give it to him. And Paul Konerko to lead it off. And he starts Konerko out. Not sure what he was going for on that one. That's a bad pitch that was down in Mother Earth. Here it comes. Strike two, no balls and 2 strikes. Konerko now will look to tighten up that zone.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
And Konerko's got himself a single. That's going to bring Carlos Quentin up. Lineup's getting on base. On base percentage leaders for the month, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. The Yankees second. In the 3rd spot, the Orioles. 4th, the Twins. And it's the Red Sox, number 5. Runner on first base, nobody out. First pitch to Quentin. That pitch was way too low, but he swung at it anyway. It's a strike. Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, a great job getting an 0-2. That 3rd pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured why waste the pitch, save the arm. He did.
Nice job.
Runner at first with 1 down. And the first pitch, hot shot towards the hole. That's 1 and 2, a double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Now it's time for the Nationals, home half of the 8th inning. And it's Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Zimmerman in the box. Here's the delivery. Drilled towards 3rd. That's 1 away.
For the Washington Nationals.
You want to talk about settling in? How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he's settled in.
A swing and a batted ball. Damon, 2 down.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch, he's going for a strike. That's 9 in a row that he set down.
And he starts Willingham out. First pitch is a cutter. Looked at 0-1.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. The countdown's there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
That one's drilled to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throws to first. Side is retired. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. And it'll be the White Sox. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
And Alex Rios to lead off. He's driven home 3 in this one.
He's just on a tear right now. He's seeing the ball so well. He's driving in runs, scoring runs, hitting home runs, doing a little bit of everything to help his team win.
And he starts Rios out. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. He delivers. He strikes out Alex Rios on a swing and a miss. Boy, a nice looking set of pitches that time. He didn't daddle around with the strike zone.
Well, nothing wasted, just 3 pitches over the plate. Sits him down.
Now the first pitch. Swinging from the heels, and he missed it. 0-1.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
And this rolls all the way to the wall. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
Third base.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
And that's a strike. Martin's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
The hitter needs a 2-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
The 1-2 on its way. Fastball got him 2 down.
Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought the timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
And it's Jim Thome at the plate. He's gone 1 for 2 lifetime against Tyler Clippard. And that's a strike. Thome's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it, got him to swing right through it.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. Just 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed. 0-1. On the way. Swung on and missed. Behind now. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Well, folks, we made it halfway through this 9th inning. Last half, regulation. None other than Ozzie. That's Ozzie Guillen. He has to be very pleased right now riding this one out.
Rodriguez.
Burley with a delivery. It's hit foul by Rodriguez. 0-1. Burley kicks and delivers towards center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Rodriguez.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
And the first pitch hit hard on the ground to short. Gets one at second, and they turn the double play. 6-4-3 double play. Nice move at second base.
That's a great double play. Pulling off double plays like that can really shift the momentum of the game.
Dukes at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. First pitch on the way. Started to go around, held up, but it's in there. 0-1. Ball. The 1-1. And that's a fly ball. That could do it. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
Straight away left. And it's in there. Base hit. Fantastic chance here. Has to drive in a run here. Chris Duncan. 0 for 1 thus far. Duncan gets set. Here's the first pitch. And Burley gets it by. Called strike, and the count will go to 0-1.
Now that he's elevated his eyes looking for that high fastball, let's see if he goes back down in the zone.
And it's going to be good. The Nationals should score. Well, the chances they are coming in bunches here for Washington.
Number 6, Ian Casmo.
Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Well, good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball. You think up the middle at first.
Hit up the middle. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. And Harris is home. Situations repeating themselves here. A chance to produce, and they are.
Another great job right there to drive home his second runner of the day.
And we'll get to see Bobby Jenks pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, it's about time. I mean, I don't know what they weren't seeing from the dugout. They should have gotten out of this game a lot earlier.
And the called strike taken by Zimmerman.
You know, Gary, they're doing what they need to do here right now. If you're going to come back, you've got to get base runners on. They picked up a couple runs, moving closer.
In there, and he falls behind 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
That gets away from him. On, he's going to try for second. On there on the move. 1-2 from Jenks. And he leaves that one alone. Ryan Zimmerman with patience to even it up.
You start off the inning thinking, let's start pecking away at the lead. Let's come back in this ball game. Well, I don't think anybody said let's get 4 right here, so good job offensively.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
White Sox win this in a lopsided victory. Dominating performance, Gary.
And we take a look at our performance that earned the Pepsi Clutch Performer Award. Making it happen from the batter's box, Alex Rios.
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And when you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
Well, that time again. Thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody.